Hi guys, how are you doing? Hi, do come in and say hi, even if you came in before it started. That's fine too. Banner, we need a banner. Lovely Locksden, hello. Thanks for liking the video. It's always good to do that. I will actually do it and to join the Joneses. What's going on here? What? Stop it. There. Okay. Hello, Mega. Hello, Danny. Hello, lovely. Locksden. Right. Okay. Excellent. Excellente. Right. Okay. So we will pick random questions as normal. I'm just reading it on here because it's no legal, nor health, nor anything really. Yes, you can say yes. Yes, you can. Just try your question, and I'll tell you off if it's wrong. Because we like telling people off. Divine Goddess, how are you? Right, okay, so random questions. Do like the video, keep posting your questions. Donations do take priority on PayPal, Cash App, and hello SK, how are you doing? Sunlight, hello, how are you too? So, yes, hello Rena Singh, how are you? Keep posting your questions, don't delete them, keep posting them because if I can't see them, I can't do them. Right, okay, so let's start off with lovely Locksden. Okay, so hello Vicky, how are you today? How's it going? Very cold, isn't it? So we're starting off with lovely Tenzi. Will I get first rank in my third term exam? First. Ooh. So hopefully you're studying really hard for whatever you need to be doing there. But let's have a look what the energies are setting yourself up for all those fantastic aspects for lovely. Let's have a look, lovely. Your washing machine broke. May I have a gun for... Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, washing. It's a nightmare, isn't it, when the washing machine breaks, especially when you've got a big family. Or even if you haven't, it's a nuisance. Right, let's have a look at your third term exam for lovely. Good luck. Study hard. Right, lovely. Let's have a look. So please keep posting the questions. Thank you very much, guys. Do appreciate it. Lovely. Your exam. Well. So it does say here, literally in words coming off the cards, that's what you're attracting. It is a really good aspect. When we actually have the King of Wands, that is teaching. That can be a teaching role. And you've got the Two of Cups as well, along with the King of Wands. You do have another card in there, which not so good. So when we try to attract what we do want, and maybe the way you've been taught may not resonate so much with you. So sometimes we have to reevaluate the information, whatever, and kind of do that. Because in the middle, we've got the Five of Swords. So that's sometimes moving away from a mental aspect. So maybe what you're attracting is too much negative energy, and you need to kind of teach yourself that to just relax, know your subject, whatever subject that is. So when we have the Two of Cups, that is like the energies are in synchronization to attract exactly what you do want. So when we have the Five of Swords, thank you, Divine Goddess. Hello, Cosmo, how are you? When we have the, hello, Valerie, how are you? When we have that energy to attract what we do want, and hopefully you did your manifestations, etc., lovely, on the new moon, then things will go okay. However, we do have the choices, and we do have free will, etc., etc. So if you choose to do nothing about learning about the exam, what's going to happen? But the energies are good for you. Okay, so that was the Two of Cups here. So you do have the Two of Cups. Let's show you that, or try to. The Five of Swords. Okay, not the best card in the pack or the deck. And also you have the King of Wands. All right, so the King of Wands, you can be very in control. You can really add that passion. If you're passionate about your subject and you really want to go ahead, just go ahead. All right, thank you. Right, hello. I'm fine. You certainly can. Right, Divine Goddess, let's give you a general reading. Thanks for being a channel member. And Sweet Valerie as well. Thank you for being here. So let's have a look. So keep liking the video and of course posting your questions. Next is Divine Goddess and a general reading. Thank you very much for being here. General reading for Divine Goddess. Let's have a look. This is for Divine Goddess. Yeah, I've got you. Right, this is for Divine Goddess. Thank you for liking the video. I do appreciate that. Do check out my daily videos as well, guys, if you like. Right, so Divine Goddess, what have we got at the moment? So for you, there does seem also to be a major choice going on for you about how you can kind of look through these energies. It says there is a challenge up ahead, so we can choose to really be drugged down by the energy. Sometimes we need more information and really knowing who we are and what we want to move forward. So a lot of the time when we're struggling, or we seem to be struggling, it is a choice whether we give up in this main situation of going forward. And it would be a shame to give up this particular aspect simply because of lack of information or being emotionally explosive, you know, not in yourself, but the situation. It seems like, oh, I might as well just give up. The energy is just not working for me. So sometimes when we have a look at that, we have to see if everything is in alignment with that particular aspect. So yeah, keep going, keep testing yourself out with the challenges. What makes us stronger, definitely. So sometimes personality or the way we've been taught can override that kind of situation, but if you stay strong, determined, if it's still what you want to do, then you know, just achieve greatness. So you do have the Five of Pentacles with that. So that's where that kind of struggle comes from. This light is rubbish, in it. And you've got the Lovers. So this is very much about that choice. Lovers is always about that ultimate choice. And you've got the Moon. So this is kind of overshadowing a lot of things. So sometimes we need to pay attention to our dreams, our intuition. So if we're going down a particular route and we feel, oh, that's enough, is it our mind? Is it our lack of will power or drive? So this is what's going on about making the choice to see if it's still applicable to your situation. All right, thank you, Divine Goddess. Hopefully that helped. Right, hi Valerie, hi Sunlight, hello Cosmo, hello SK. Thank you for being here, guys. Do remember to like. Hello Francis, hello, how are you? Right, we're doing Valerie now because some people are very busy with children, guys, children. So let's do Valerie at the moment. Let's see what's going on for Valerie. And Maria, how are you? Right, Mega, how are you? Thank you for being here. Rakshi, hello, how are you? So let's do Valerie at the moment, see what's going on with Valerie for this week. I'll just chuck them on the floor. That's a good idea, Ben. Yeah. Chuck them on floor. Chuck them on floor. No, nobody needs them anyway. Right. Right, okay. So, Valerie. Oh, yeah, I can't shuffle. Right. Valerie, let's have a look. They don't need them, Vicky. It's like they don't need them. Right. There's 78 in the deck. Who needs one less? Oh dear. Pray for the children, people. Please. Yeah, exactly. Pray for the children. Bless the children. Bless the adults as well. Right. Valerie. What does our Valerie need to know today? Right, let's have a look. Didn't need that candle. Oh, crikey. Right. Right. I should have chucked these down, to be fair. Right, okay. I should remember myself, love. So there's an element here where somebody, I'm going all the way down there. I'm picking up someone or yourself in a way is overthinking something at this moment in time. So it's not so much planning, but it's a kind of I'm picking up it's kind of a move that shouldn't be made. So it's almost like a mistake. And whether it involves something from the past as well. So it could be a relation kind of thing, and you know, like sometimes old relations pop up and they kind of ask us to do something. I don't know why I'm getting the message money. So we do have an expression. I'm just throwing this out here for everybody. Never lend money and never borrow money, because the energy has got the kind of connotation with it. I don't know if anyone's borrowed or lent money, but it's kind of the same thing. So I don't know why money has come here. So it's always best not to lend money from people to people. But there seems to be something that's kind of having to be moved around, and you've got to be on your toes, kind of thing, really on your toes, and especially with how you communicate to people as well. So that's a kind of an aspect where we need to stand up for who we are and not be belittled in any way, and be strong, have that strength of character kind of thing. So we've got today the Page of Swords with that, 5 of Wands, and we've got the 6 of Cups. All right, so that's your energy today. It's a little bit weird, but hey ho, that's kind of what we're picking up today. Right, okay, sorry about that. Ignore it if it doesn't. Yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. Great to see everyone today. So let's do Vicky, general for the rest of the week. Let's see, Vicky, the rest of the week for you. What day are we on? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Right, okay. So Tuesday for Vicky. Let's have a look. Hello, Danny. How are you? Right, let's do Vicky, because she's a busy person with kids as well. Thank you, Valerie. Yeah. Right. So, Vicky, let's see what's going on for all this. No worries indeed. Hopefully everything will be sorted out with the washing machine. Right, let's have a look at Vicky. Right, keep posting your questions, guys, because if I can't see your questions, we can't do them. Right, Vicky. I'm not sure, SK. Keep posting it. So, Vicky, you do have the Page of Pentacles here, along with the Queen of Pentacles. So, if we look at the energy of Page of Pentacles, being like childlike and kind of really understanding that we need a new vision, and with the Queen of Pentacles, we have to kind of nurture where we are going with that. So sometimes having a new stance is always a good thing, and we need to nurture those kind of things to come out alight. So with the Two of Wands, it's almost like when we see with the Page of Pentacles here, something that can be new. We can nurture it, have patience with it, with the Queen of Pentacles and with the Two of Wands. So because this was for the rest of the week, we have to see a kind of an aspect where when we rub two sticks together, we do create that energy, we do create that fire and good intention. So anything, most of the things do start from fire. It is the center of our world. So when we're looking out there for that fire element, that desire, that passion, that drive, that's always a good thing. But we first have to have that inclination or the seed to develop it. So when we have a look into the fertility of that seed, then are we putting it in the right environment? Is it the right environment to grow? Hopefully that makes sense to you. No, it wasn't about babies, though it could be. Oh dear. We like to have a laugh here. Right. Right, I can see Danny's question. Ma'am, when do you see my lover, Julia, reach out to me? Her abusive parents won't let her communicate. Well, how old is she? 7? Right, no, I'll get you. You need to get on a white horse with a feather in your cap and just run towards her and take her away. Is that okay? You can rescue her. Every damsel in distress needs a knight on a horse. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Right. So, Danny, are you riding your horse into the sunset? That's the best thing to do. Right. Oh, this light is annoying, isn't it? Right. I'll do you, sunlight. Of course I'll do you. I'm just doing Danny at the moment. It is randomly picked, guys. Right, let's have a go. Randomly picked. Right, let's have a look at Julia. Thank you, Danny. Right, when's our Julia going to communicate with you? Right, roughly. You'll be very pleased to know that some things make us stronger, don't they? So the ability for them to be restrained in such a way is going to make them stronger, because I think there's an ability here where enough is enough. So no matter how aged you are and you're kind of restricted in a way, you have to go, right, okay, what have I got to gain and what have I got to lose? Quite frankly, I am of, whatever, where trusting a situation is always good. And, it's always like, okay, what if I've got to lose? So, right. So if they did communicate and they'd get cut off by the parents, then that's something that this parents' issue and not hers. Because sometimes when we really believe in something and trust something, we are gaining. Even if we're jumping out of the fire into the frying pan, so to speak, we're still taking on that kind of oomph. So I do see Julia getting strong with this, all right? She's got the Lover's card, so it's almost like that choice to be made, but she's also got the World at the end of it, so it's almost like that's the end of her kind of aspect in doing it. But before all that, she has the Eight of Pentacles, so this is very much about focusing on what needs to be done for them to really be strong. And I've learned that, okay, I don't have to suffer from these things, so they will come out of this. I'm not saying they're going to communicate to you at the moment, but they are at the end of the tether kind of thing, and they think, right, okay, it's a choice. Do I want to stay a child all my life, or do I take the risk and go down some route? Yeah, so, but it's never nice losing your family, is it? So this is about the choices that we do make and the world as well. So I think it looks good. So stay strong with that matter. To be fair, unless they're locked up in a tower like Rapunzel, then there are ways of communicating. Thank you very much. Yeah, you'll be fine, Danny. Right. Hello, Kartika, how are you? I didn't see your message. It looks like you've deleted it. Oh, no, I can see it then. Yeah. Right. Hello, High Flyer. How are you? Right. Sunlight. So, Sunlight, how did Michael see you today at the meeting? A meeting going on. Let's have a look. How did Michael see you at the meeting? Right. Thanks for being here, guys. Do keep posting your question if you would like your answer today. Thank you. Right, Sunlight, how did Michael see you today at the meeting? Let's have a look. Oh. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. So what we've got here is the Eight of Swords. So I think how they actually saw you is they didn't know quite how to communicate with you, even though they wanted to. We're having the King of Pentacles, which is really good. So when you say how did they see you, they saw you perhaps in a new light. And here with the King of Wands as well. So it's almost like they were inspired, perhaps with you. They just liked you, etc. So with this one, though, we can always trap our thoughts with not enough information kind of thing. So sometimes they don't know how just to react with stuff. So when they actually demonstrate the two kings, it means that they're very kind of out there, but they feel trapped. So sometimes when we like somebody or we want to express how we really do feel and we can't, because you're not giving them enough kind of thing, talking or just he seemed angry. Well, he might have seemed it, but yeah, I mean, sometimes fire does kind of do that, but I don't think the way how he feels because of this, like maybe they're puzzled over how they can react. So how what was going on there, not with the anger, that's a whole different issue, is sometimes when somebody seems angry, it might not necessarily be with you, it might be the situation. Because when you demonstrate two kings, it's like I'm feeling that they had too much pressure from other bosses or other situations or an outside influence that's trapped them. So remember when you have something in your life that's not quite going okay, and you're either living with someone or whatever, and you usually take it out on them, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Well, some people do, some people don't, but some people do. So when they feel, sometimes it's like a compliment, when somebody's like that, because they feel safe. However, they are very trapped. I can't emphasize this when this card comes up. It's like they can't express truly how they are. because of another situation. I'm just going to bring my kid in. Elijah, what's the matter? Come in. Oh, I usually sit with him when this time, but do you know what I mean? So that's a kind of an aspect where it could be. So if you feel that somebody is angry with you, just call them out. Go, is it something I've done, something I've said, or do I need to do something else? Instead of really wondering what's kind of going on. Apple. It's best to do that. Right. So is Mummy putting your sister to bed? Hey? Let's have a look. So so yeah. So that's always the best thing to do in my experience. So I'm just gonna put this on for the wee one. So that's that. Oh, hold on. That's not the right music, is it? There you go. Apple. Right, okay. So that's that. So, let's move on to the next person. Apple. There you go. Hello, Kay. How are you? So, Mega, what Spirit wants you to know about your relationship with partner? Ah, right. Let's have a look at that then. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. Right, this is from Mega. What does Spirit want to know about the relationship with your relationship with for Mega? You're cleaning your teeth. Oh, Anna, hello, how are you? Right, this is for Mega. Let's see her partner. What does Mega need to know at this moment in time? Right. So, it's not looking too bad. It's looking all right, Mega. When we demonstrate the Six of Swords, sometimes we contribute to our mindset, and we think the very worst. So when the Six of Swords comes along, it means that we're moving away. Don't touch it. You always touch it and it goes off. Always, guaranteed. Now it's on the floor, so that's that. So with the Six of Swords, it's moving away from certain aspects that cause a little bit of pain. So this is a good time to kind of move away from that, instead of kind of going, well, you know, I'm going around in circles, because don't know if you've done any kayaking or anything like that. You're in a boat and you seem to go round and round. It's there on the floor. I knocked it off. So this is moving away. Yeah, Apple. So it's a moving away from something that's caused, untoward stress. Like, so you do have the Magician, and anything in the Magician, you can really understand that you've got everything on the table to play with. You can communicate. I know he doesn't communicate that well to you, how you'd like him, but there are subtle ways in how he can. So that's the most important thing. So with the Magician, it's having those good times as well, as the kind of drama in that. And of course you've got the Star. So while we're still in the Aquarian season, this is a good time to look at better communication. So one of the things the Magician does allow you to do is communicate. So have a look at what is the most hopeful aspect, and really have a change. You can make change every day. We don't have to stick to the things that we've stuck to before, just out of habit. And this is where we see with the Six of Swords that sometimes that's the best thing to actually do, moving away from those the disharmony into something that we can make a better aspect. With a magician, it does take two to tango. You know, you've got the inside as well as the outside, and those combinations of energies can work very well together. So for you, just work together as a team, all right, with what you do want from that relationship per se. Right. I can't move when you're out on one apple. Well, look, wait a minute. Yeah, here it is, look. There. Yeah. Apple. Right, what's gone on now? Oh, let's put it right there. So, that was that. Apple. No worries. Apple. Pineapple. Right, so who's next? Amara, how are you? Any happy news coming towards you in the upcoming week? Let's have a look. Amara, thanks for being here, guys. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. It's funny. No worries. Right. And you wonder why I've got a kid here. I'm teaching them tarot because it's always good. It sinks in. Every word that we say has a huge bearing on our subconscious. So if you touch that again, it will disappear. Right, okay. So Amara, let's do Amara. Right. Right, let's do Amara. What does Amara need to know? If you touch it, it stops. Like I've only said that a million times to him before. Right. Anna, hello, how are you? Right, we're just doing Amara at the moment. This is for Amara. Honest. Why do you do that? If you leave it there, it won't go off. Apple? Yeah, apple. I don't know what you've done now. Right. You got an advert. The people pay money not to see adverts. You've just made an advert. Come on. Right. Apple? Yep. Oh, what is going on now? What have you done? I don't know why you always touch it. Right. It's a nightmare. Dun, 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 dun. Well, if you touch it, it goes off. Right. He's a year and 4 months. Apple. So cute. So cute. Apple. I take him to the jungle gym on Tuesday mornings. Apple. Pineapple. I used to say pineapple, and he just picks up the word apple. One of the first words he said. So, yeah. Sorry, Amara. Oh, I know, so cute. Right. So this is for Amara. It's amazing. Hey Bear, it is on YouTube. Don't touch it. If you touch it, 93 million views 3 years ago. No, if you touch it, it goes off, and the whole cycle repeats itself. Yeah, apple. It's actually a corn, but hey ho. Right, okay. Amara, any good news going? I know you're tired, and I know you're ill. Kids say. I brought the kids along to show you. Sometimes having kids isn't necessary. You have to be emotionally ready for them. Lots and lots of time for them. It's there. Look. There, right there. Right, Amara, let's see what good news for Amara. Right, what? Why are you doing that? To what extent are you doing that? Right, has it stopped? Do not touch. Blokes. Right. So, it's apple. Apple. Right. Yeah, there is good news for you. Definitely. So we're still on your journey of what you're going through here with the Five of Pentacles. So it means that struggle and that kind of challenge is still there. So it's a long game, isn't it, for you? So the long game is there. And when you use your intuition and kind of follow your life's path, so intuition is always higher than the mental, like when we've got distractions within our life, if we go into our neutral state, we can pay attention to our intuition and not be clouded. So this is what you have to do along that journey when we have the Five of Pentacles, because Five of Pentacles is a poverty way, or we think it is poverty. What's the matter? It's the carrots dancing, isn't it? If we put it that way, does that work better for you? But don't budge it. So the challenge of the destiny, we can see, we can tap into. So, you know, sometimes when we're too strangling or controlling a situation, that's not relying on our intuitive side or living in the present moment to actually get where we want to go. However, you do have the King of... Hello, Katie, how are you doing? You do have the King of Cups here. So it is good news. It's about facing your intuitive side, really finding out that you can be out of your depth when things are challenging, which is good because you can go through this and come out even stronger. So when we have this, it means that everything to do with our emotions on a very positive aspect is definitely there. All right. So I think that's good news. I think that's good news. It's facing the challenge and going forward. I know you probably see it as something else. So that's that. Right, adios amigo. It's getting so bad. Right, yeah. So I've advertised Haber, so YouTube better be grateful for me. 93 million views now. Your video. No. Right, thank you for being here. I do appreciate your company. So let's do SK now. Thank you for being here. So what will Niharika going to do if I talk to her in the party tomorrow? Well, I do hope, SK, you are going to have that courage. We are in a no contact for 4 weeks. Like, do you see us reconciliating? That's a new word I made up on the spot. Right, SK, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Niharika. Thank you, Anna. I will do your question. Katie, how's life treating you? Do you remember to post your question? That would be awesome. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at SK. Right, let's have a look for your person. Right, okay. So basically, there is a kind of an aspect where they do think, because you have to look at the environment, right? So the environment is in a public place, which is always good. However, because you both are there at the same time, you obviously know the other people around you. So when we know other people around us, sometimes people like to conduct the way of talking, conduct the way of being, and if they're with a friend or with somebody else kind of thing, they don't want to cause the opposite impression of what's going on. So they might snub you quite a lot, but they've still got that kind of memory. So I still feel that they want to talk about things with you, but it's almost like the opportunity might be missed. They do have the hello Aries girl, how are you? Thank you for being here. We do have the Chariot. So the Chariot is great movement going forward, but there does have to be on the same page. They might think here with the Six of Cups, which is very much about what has happened in the past. So they're thinking about that and having a look at how they feel, and it's not quite marrying up. Here with the Four of Cups, is like that opportunity to express something is there, but for your sake, I would definitely try and talk to them. It is a perfect opportunity not to be missed, and then you'll know concrete evidence if you go up to them and kind of say, you know, how are you doing? I'd like a little word with you. I'd like a little chat. How are you doing and everything? But there's something I'd like to say, and that'll get their curiosity up, and then you can take them away where they're not being observed, kind of thing. As long as it's a safe area. Do you know what I mean? So don't try not lose the opportunity of expressing what you do want, but don't also live in the past. I'm not saying it's going to have a favorable outcome for you, but you know, sometimes people need that closure or just a discussion of how things have gone. Do you know what I mean? I think you should make a move. Why not? Because it's playing on your mind all the time. You need clarification. You need an understanding of yourself and the situation. You know, sometimes because you're not healed from the situation or don't quite understand it, you don't want to go in another relationship and kind of make the same kind of yeah. So it's always good to talk to people. If they don't, it's like they don't, and that's something you'll just have to go, right, I'll rule that out now. Do you know what I mean? So good luck with that. Anna, let's do Anna. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for liking the video. This is for Anna. Can I know if Leo wants to marry you this year? Let's have a look. Right, Anna. Ella. Anna. Does Leo want to marry Anna? Right, let's have a look. As I put these cards down, always remember you've got a free choice. They've got a free choice, blah, 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 blah. So, there is a possibility of marriage. There always is. There is also a possibility that there is something that's preventing it maybe this year. Or the energies seem to be, you know, So when you got me nervous now. Well, not nervous, but so they're demonstrating the first card as the Seven of Wands. So this is always sticking up for themselves. So maybe they think, well, we have, I don't know if you've planned it or whatever, how far you've planned a wedding, but they're obviously not quite in sync for this year at the moment, even though it does say with the Four of Wands, which is always about marriage, engagements, things like that. So the foundation of your two of you is there, right? It's solid. It is there. It's like presently that is one of the things that both of you are trying to focus on. But subconsciously, I'm picking up this, that there's something that they need. Maybe it's how you get married. Maybe they want to add a relative or a friend or get married in a different location, you know. So I would listen to your partner significantly about how they want, why they want it, etc. Because there is a hanged man as well. So I believe they're sacrificing something, which is nice to give to you. But if we really have that deep conversation about what you truly do want as a couple moving forward, then you'll understand the person so much more. Because some people like to get married. Some people feel they have to get married. While others think, well, you know, is it that important? Obviously it is to you, whether it's culturally or whatever, but just getting married doesn't guarantee that a relationship is, you know, going to last. So rushing into something when somebody's not ready, other areas in their life will diminish. So this is what I'm seeing. You know, so they want to kind of almost reach for how they are. So it, you know, it is strong. You know, you will probably end up getting married to them, but it's almost like don't pressure. You know, some girls or some people go, well, if you loved me, you'd marry me. Why? There's a lot of issues surrounding that, which has hoodwinked a lot of people. So the most dedication you can have is a lot other things. But this is always a good card because it's reaching for our truth. We want the truth from a person, and we want the how they want to live, etc. Is this making any sense to you? So basically, hello Fantine, how are you? Hello 2003, and hello Kay, hello Shruti, how are you? So yeah, basically. Right, guys. If I can't see your questions, can't do your questions, please put your questions down. Thank you. Kay, what's your zodiac sign? Is that your question? Let me find out what my zodiac sign. Was that seriously your question? Right. Let me see what my. I will shuffle the cards and see if my zodiac sign. I do have 12 zodiac signs, but you mean my sun sign? Right. Anna, the message, the short version of your message is really discuss in an ideal situation, if money was no obstacle and getting on planes was no obstacle, how many people were no obstacle, what is your most ideal wedding or non-wedding that you would like? That's probably the first question I would be asking someone. I don't know what my star sign is. It says the 3 of Pentacles. Oh dear. Oh dear, funny. Right, okay. Well, Kay, my sun sign is in fire and my rising sign is in water. So, yes, Kay, you've got that pretty spot on, darling. Right, Capricorn. Capricorn! Do I really work that hard? Right, okay. So, okay, because she guessed kind of right. She did it. She said, how many signs are in the zodiac? 4 elements. I'll just guess 2 of them. I'm about a 50% sure chance of guessing. Oh, funny. Must be a Leo for sure. Right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're a Taurus. Yeah, cool. Cool for cats, Taurus. Right. Was I doing somebody? Can't remember who was doing that. Oh, yeah, it's Kay, wasn't it? How is Jay feeling towards me? We had a falling out recently. Uh-oh. Right, okay, so let's have a look. How Jay is feeling towards Kay. Sorry, got that stupid cough that's going around the planet. Right, okay, let's have a look at Kay. I'm not saying now. Some people know, some people don't. Right. Let's have a look for Kay. How is Jay feeling? How's Jay feeling? Did you all check out the videos I did for your Chinese sign? Yeah. I did some revisit videos for the year ahead. You just got to check the dates, or you might already know what Chinese zodiac sign you are. Right, how is Jay feeling towards Kay? How's Jay feeling towards Kay? Jay towards Kay. So, right, Jay. Okay, so Jay's got quite a strong willpower. They basically do want to start again. I think they reckon. I think they realise what's gone on, and maybe there was a bit of immaturity or a kind of, oh, it's not important what we've fallen out about. So there's this element where to climb the mountain again might be a little bit of a struggle at times. However, if people are humble and just say sorry, I'm really sorry that happened to us in the situation, because that's not how I was feeling at the time, then they can really move forward, and hopefully you can hold their hand to do that, which you probably have if you're like that. So it's very important for yourself to kind of not kind of dig heels in where heels don't need to be dug in. So forgiveness is always a good thing, and starting to move forward is essential. And I think you two can do this if you allow it and if you choose it, right? So you do have, at the moment, you do have the Page of Pentacles, which is a good start to reevaluate where you've gone, where you're being, where you're going. And you've had the Ten of Wands, was that's a bit of a struggle. And then you had, it would jump down, wouldn't it? That's typical. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? You had the Fool anyway. Do you know, this is how I lose half of the day. Anyway, you had the Fool. So I'll find it later. I'll change decks because that's jumped over. So, yeah, you definitely can move on, can't you? You know, from that. So hopefully yours got their email, know where they live, got their taxes, etc., etc. And, you know, sometimes we just have to say, I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? It's not important to hold grudges or hold things. But yeah, I think you can take. You can do it, both of you. No matter what happens, sorry it happens, and hopefully just, you know, move forward. Right, okay. High Flyer. Let's do High Flyer next, guys. Thank you for being here. No worries, Kay. Thanks for guessing my star sign. Ish. Quite a lot of fun. Right, okay. High Flyer. How's V feeling? Let's see how V is feeling today. Yes, you can. Hi, Aries. Thanks for remaining here. I do appreciate that. Right, High Flyer. How's he feeling today? Let's have a look. So this is interesting. How are they feeling? Right, these cards don't say this, but it's what I'm picking up. They're feeling a little bit I'll use the word overwhelmed at the moment. And I think for them, it's very difficult to step outside the box at times. They've got the Knight of Wands, so it's almost like that action needs to take place in moving forward, but they're hesitant for some reason. They're also demonstrating the world, and they've been through their experiences enough that they can start again. They can approach things in a way that they can understand, but they feel like the challenge may be a little bit difficult for them. It's almost like the end of a situation. So maybe that's what they're really feeling, that if they approach the situation, it's like they'll kind of know that something has to end. So even though they've got the Judgment there as well. So first of all, they've got the Knight of Wands, which action does need to be taken. But I'm just finding that they're finding it difficult to do that. And with the World, it's almost like, well, I've done something in the past to actually achieve this, and it's just too hard. It's just literally too hard for them. So, yeah. So their feelings of that is very much just difficult. So you see, the Knight of Wands is very speedy, but that's not what I'm picking up from them. I don't know what you're picking up from them. So hopefully that helped. High Flyer. Right, thanks for being here. Aries girl. Will A reach? Is Aries still here? Yeah, will A reach out to me in the next few days? Let's have a look. If you are still in the room, do post your questions so I know you're still in the room. Thanks, guys. This is for Aries girl. Will A reach out in the next few days? Right, let's have a look. Shruti, thank you for being here. Thank you, I do appreciate you. Thanks for the likes. Right, this is for Aries girl. Will A reach out in the next few days? Right. Thank you, Katie, for liking the video. So, will they reach out in the next few days? We all have free choice, and we all choose on a moment-to-moment aspect. But I don't see, with the energy that we're reading today, that they are going to do that. They're very stuck within the mind, and they're very fearful of what can happen. And quite frankly, they're quite, I was going to say happy being by themselves at the moment, but they're not relatively happy. But they're stuck within the mindset that they can't move forward. So with that, it's the Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. They do want to make that stance forward, but with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like kind of no, the situation's kind of passed for them at the moment. So that's a little bit off in it, really. But yeah, I don't know when was the last time you spoke to them or whatever, but at the moment that doesn't seem to be the best energy that there is around them. Dorothy Collins, how are you today? Katie, thanks for being here, guys. Dipshika and Shruti. Shruti, do put your question down because I can't see your question at the moment. Is that okay? Karma, hello, how are you? Right, so we have hello. Yep. Right, okay, so Katie, will he be ready for marriage commitment before June this year? June? We're nearly in February. Whoa. Right, okay, let's have a look. Katie, will he be ready for marriage before June? For Katie. Katie. Do you turn into a pumpkin in June? Oh, we're all turning into pumpkins. Right, Katie, will you be ready in June? No worries, 23. I'll get to you in a minute. Minnow. Right. For Katie, are they going to be ready before June? June. Right, okay. Okay. Is your duty going to be... So, why am I laughing? How is that funny? Is that funny or not? Right, okay. So we do have the Queen of Cups, slightly reversed. So they're not. They are and they're not at the same time. So, I mean, I try to keep all my cards upright, but they end up doing stupid things. So the Queen of Cups with reversed, it means that so internally what's going on is they absolutely know that this is important to you to be ready for that commitment. In their eyes, they've already done it, committed to you. So this is a strange one, really, to say, are they ready in June? To be fair. So there is the Two of Cups here, which signifies that, you know, like I said, it's like they've already, you know, achieved this. And with the Ace of Pentacles, that opportunity to do so is definitely there. When we have a look at the Queen of Cups reversed, it's almost like saying, well, yeah and no kind of thing. So will they be ready? Is anybody ready to actually walk down that aisle? Yes and no. I don't think they've got any major concerns about getting married or being with you. I'm not picking that up at all. So yeah, they're ready now, really. So whatever's kind of happening, you know, between the two of you to ask that question, it still doesn't make sense, the question, because they kind of are ready, but will they is a whole different question. And you're going to have to trust the process. Unless somebody is dying physically, then I don't know what rushing into these things are. But yeah, they are ready. They might say they're not, but yeah, they are ready. They're definitely ready. Hello, Cosmic Dust. How are you? Good to see you. Happy New Year. Both New Years. Shruti, how are you? Dipshika. So let's do 2023. May you have a general message for what is coming towards you. Yes, you may indeed. So, Private readings are available if anyone is wanting longer readings and longer energies. All you have to do is go to my email. You see how I read that? He is, but it's a fear. When people go, I'm not ready for marriage. I mean, sometimes when we look at a marriage, it's called an institution. And what's an institution? A prison. What's happened in other marriages that is actually witnessed, whether by himself in that kind of relationship, parents or best friends or whatever. He's not ready for that. That's what he's saying to you. He's not ready for the drama or the hurt, but he's definitely ready to make a commitment to you. But it's like, you've got to ask yourself a question. Why are you pushing for something that it is kind of not as important as the person or the relationship? So all you have to do is just relax a little bit, not push people to get married. I don't know, maybe because I'm older, I don't know. But the thing, it's just, yeah. Because you will end up pushing people away. And that will prove them right, that relationships don't work. So that's a good idea, isn't it? Always prove your partner right, especially when they're negative. Yay. So it's called chillax. If they're around you and you're having a quality time, then yeah. Right, okay. Let's do 2023. General message, what energies are coming towards you, but definitely ready. I don't get it, right? I just don't understand it. When people have been hurt in the past, right? And it's very much like, I can't commit to someone, or I can't go in a relationship because I've been hurt in the past. And it's like, that was in the past. And it's like, so are you alive? Has the person lost any fingers or toes through having a bad experience in the past? Are they still alive? Did they survive that relationship? If so, why don't you do it again? Because you survived. People don't give themselves credit, do they? Wusses. Complete wusses. Anyway, good luck. Yeah, you'll have to give him space. Or chuck him in space. Chuck him in space. Put him in a rocket. Right, okay. Rockets, that's what rockets are for. Right, 2023. Let's see what's going on for you generally. And anyway, you can, even if you did lose a finger and a toe, you've got other fingers and toes. Don't see what the problem is. Funny. Right. Marta, hello, how are you? Right, thank you for liking the video, guys. I appreciate that. Right, let me have a look at Woo. 23 Woo. Right, 2023. I'm stopping that nonsense. Okay, so what's going on with you? Right, okay. So maybe, right, we seem to be experiencing some interesting energies here in your life where we kind of, well, everyone, this doesn't make sense, does it? Everyone wants that perfect time where everything within our life is really, really good. But sometimes we need the up and downs of life. So if we're too idealistic about a situation, and we're chasing, then we're not relaxing and looking at how we are now. So generally what's coming in for you is extremely good energies. But if we're not relaxing and chasing, we're not completely trusting in the aspect of what's there, then these energies can't really be there. So it's almost like you're given the 10 of cups, but it's kind of reversed. So it's like you're not appreciating where you are or how you're feeling, and it's almost like you're suppressing. That's what's coming up, suppression. So when you've been given the so that was the Knight of Cups there. So when you've been given the King of Pentacles as well as the King of Wands, it's almost like these energies are kind of building up. It's almost like a blockage of letting you just relax and trusting in relationships, in what you can bring to the table and what you do want. So it's almost like you can't see the wood for the trees kind of thing. So what's available is definitely there. So yeah, they are big cards. They are really, really important. And it's like, don't block it. It's really that simple. Do not block good stuff that's coming your way. Because, I mean, we've all got a choice. You know, we all need certain ways of looking at things. But for you, I wouldn't block it. I'd just go, yeah, you know, just feel happy where you are at the moment. So it's a demonstration of what you might be feeling suppressed and blocked on the inside, but demonstrating on the outside. It needs a little bit more heart. Do you know what I mean? A busy day. Right, Shruti, feelings of Akash towards you. Thank you for being here. Right, let's have a look. Feelings of Akash to Shruti. Thank you for being here. This is feelings. Hello, gifted spirits. How are you? Right, feelings of Akash towards you. Thank you for liking the video. I do appreciate that. Do check out the daily videos that I put out on YouTube. Thank you. Right. Right, we have feelings of that person towards you. All right, okay. So not so sure if you talk to this Akash very much or very deeply, but maybe you need to. Talking to Akash will bring a sense of awareness about where you are with this. You'll be able to deduce how they genuinely are feeling about you. There's an element here when you don't talk. I don't talk anymore. So this is this card, right, with the 8 of Swords. It's always about more information, and we can only deal with information. So when we're not talking, when we're not knowing what they're doing within life, it's like we mentally jail ourselves. So basically it's a very important aspect to do, because first of all you do have the Lover's card, and this is the choice to whether to start again. So when we have a look at what are they feeling, they don't know what you're thinking. So they don't know what to do about it. So sometimes the choice is the choice whether to keep tormenting ourselves or take the fool's route and really trust the adventure, trust themselves to actually start again. But you two definitely 100% need to talk to each other. Otherwise, these two can't happen. These are good cards. It means the choice in love to choose something better and trusting in that situation. But you both of you need to kind of understand each other, but this stuck energy can remain there for a long time. So you'd have to choose whether to walk away from it in a way. All right. So they're just as stuck as you. Karma. How can I skip things if I don't see a question, I can't do it? You tried, but he didn't respond. That is a response. When somebody doesn't respond, that literally the response. If people block people, that's also a response. We don't have to have words to responding. Sometimes when people respond and they haven't responded, that is communication. But yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Right, do put your questions down. I'm just doing a few more because I've got to go. So, cosmic dust, will you meet someone in love life? And right, yeah, general reading for you, gifted. Yeah, no worries. I'll just quickly do cosmic dust. Will you meet someone next month in February? That's always a good month to meet people. Oh dear. Right, February. Let's have a look. All the energies of that. No worries. Right, cosmic dust. Right. Okay, so if you're still hanging on, Dorothy, thank you for being here still and doing that. I will get to you as well, and that's it. So cosmic dust, I don't know if you're holding on to something that needs to be kind of completely let go of now, because you're demonstrating here with the Six of Cups, and that's always about somebody from our past really wanting to know on a deeper level, to have a kind of recognition that we do need to move from it. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because with the Page of Wands here before it, it's almost like that new journey of inspiration to take stock of what it does make you happy. What do we need out of a relationship? So there has been a relationship perhaps in the past that's been a little bit immature, and when you demonstrate the Five of Cups, and until we completely let go of the sorrow, the disappointment, the kind of energies that we were disillusioned with, then until that is completely let go, and then we take on the Page of Wands and really inspire ourselves to do something about finding someone, instead of being passive, or instead being really hurt, and it's almost like that sticking plaster situation of going with somebody just to get over somebody, which is basically what a rebound relationship is, and it's not the best energy. So next month, unless you do that really, really quickly and mean it to yourself, then you know that can be a block. Does that make sense to you? Thank you. Gifted Spirit, let's do you a general reading before Dorothy. Thank you for being here. Right, Gifted Spirit, general reading. Let's see what's coming up in your life for Gifted Spirit. Right, Gifted Spirit. So you have today. Ooh. So for you, generally, if you're thinking of maybe this is a long-term energy, to be fair, for you, really concentrating on how you move through your financial status in a way, because there is a kind of an aspect where if you really put your head down kind of thing and restructure how you want things to go, it's almost like that lifetime goal. So you know, like I know the new moon was last weekend, 21st, but it's still a very important new beginning, and I think your energies are definitely going to move through that as well. So for you, it's paying attention to restructuring how you do things, or in your mind, or how you manifest one of those things. If you don't want to move career or whatever now, it's like, as I said, this is a long time goal for you. So it's almost like, don't know if you do any astrology or anything like that, but looking at your 10th house with the transition to see what is happening now. But it's like because you've got the Star card, you see, but you've also got the Justice card as well. So for you, it's like paying attention to who you are as a person and what really makes you tick on a financial, practical aspect. All right. So 8 of Pentacles for you, the Star card, and Justice as well. Thank you for being here. Dorothy, let's do Dorothy. Right, Deep Shika, you will be the last person. Right, Dorothy, because you've been here waiting. Right, or at least you came back. Right, Dorothy, let's do Dorothy and a general reading. Thank you for being here. Right, Dorothy. So, Dorothy has today. So, Dorothy, you do have the World card, the Judgment card, as well as 2 of Pentacles. So this can really signify for yourself that when our journey reaches a conclusion of all the challenges, we have to reassess a new beginning. Obviously, when one thing ends, another one starts. But we've got to be very careful with the 2 of Pentacles that we're not over taxing yourself, and really looking at really allowing yourself to put yourself first, and really believe that you add value to you. So instead of feeling how you're dealing with your life, perhaps in situations that is too challenging, looking at it and going, yeah, I can achieve my dreams. I know where I'm going. So hopefully that makes sense. Deep Shika, should you communicate with Hitu? Let's have a look. Deep Shika and Hitu. Thanks for being here, everyone. Do appreciate your company today. Deep Shika, should you communicate with Hitu? Let's have a look. Should you communicate? Communication's always good. What is that? That's like the exact... Right, okay, maybe your situation is exactly like somebody else's situation. So I think communicating with this person would benefit a kind of a closure aspect. So we do have the Page of Wands here, and sometimes to take charge and support ourselves in the aspect of we own ourselves, but not be dependent on the outcome, because the outcome not so good. We do have the 6 of Cups, so the communication needs to be, if you were to choose to actually communicate, it needs to be fun, light kind of thing, talking about positivity and not negativity. But it's not really I'm losing my voice. It's not really going to end how you want it to end. But it is good to communicate with people, because sometimes we need closure, don't we? So hopefully that helped, guys. And I'm going to go now. Thank you for being here.